I'm going to step off the limb now. That's one small step for man. I'm going to step off the limb now. Blue, we're breathing again. Thanks a lot. I'm going to step off the limb now.
Okay, Houston, we've had a problem here. Okay, stand by 13, we're looking.
Blue, we're breathing again. Thanks a lot. I'm going to step off the limb now. That's one small step for man. Ignition sequence start. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0.
Music. I was running to the stream. Welcome to the Dobsonian Power Night Sessions Jupiter Opposition. We have the Jupiter Opposition, but a huge battle ahead. Huge battle because I have clouds. But no rain, at least no rain. And they break somewhat, somehow. And we have a great surprise tonight. A great surprise because I will not be suffering alone. I will not be suffering alone. There will be someone here with us in the live stream directly from the mountain to this Dobsonian Power live stream. Dobsonian Power. The man on the mountain. Let me connect right away. While we have a break in the clouds, connect right away the 6-inch Virtuoso telescope. A fake alignment. I don't have patience to alignments. Where is Jupiter? Begin alignment. Jupiter! There will be no more opposition like this of this planet for at least 11 years. Hopefully we all be here again. So close to the Earth. 11 years. I will check right away. Okay, it's trying to point to Jupiter. I will connect SharpCap software. The software we use to capture the objects in the sky. And then I will have to focus the telescope. You see the alignment, especially without focusing the telescope, it's a cumbersome. It's a cumbersome. Not for me. Look. Right away, Jupiter. Not focused. Oof. Hopefully without clouds. Okay, I will have to focus this. And while that, I will send a link to our guest on Discord. Hold on. Let me go to the to my Discord. Okay. Now open the security camera. Opening the security camera. Hello Marco, hello Pedro Fernandes, Felipe Lopes, Madzif is in the house. Astro the Baby Ozis. Wave Crest Guy. Dobsonian Power. Hold on. There we go. In the top of that, not good connection tonight. Okay, let's see what I can do. Let me tell the software that it's all fine, it's on Jupiter. Whatever. And now try to focus. This is the moon. First. Let me see, because I was messing with the telescope. Let's focus first on the moon. I'm pointing manually. I'm pointing on the ground, I'm pointing manually. I need my backup. There are clouds. There are clouds now over Jupiter. I need my backup. Man on the mountain. I need you. Let me try to go to M42 because there's a cloud and I can't see Jupiter right. Okay. We are with a 3x Barlow. Man on the mountain, I need you. You have the link on Discord. Nothing. I think we are in the Orion Nebula, and I think this is a trapezium, the trapezium, because it's not covered by clouds, and Jupiter is way below, way above it, but with clouds. So what I'm doing to try to troubleshoot this is I'm pointing to this Orion Nebula. Now I will try to say to the software, I think he can't plate solve because of the Barlow. and then come back to Jupiter. But I have to wait for the clouds to go. I have the new sharp cap, but I will try. I don't know if with a 3x Barlow and clouds. Okay, just wait a bit because the clouds will go away. Man on the mountain, I need you. Let me check Discord if he saw the link already. I think it is. It's covered. I'm speaking with a man on the mountain that will join us. Let me go outside. I think we can try already. But he can't play it solve, so doesn't matter. Deep sky, no. Star. Solar system, Jupiter. Because of the clouds. Now the clouds are on the Orion Nebula and I will run away from them to Jupiter. I'll say yes. Okay, now I just closed the security camera. It was messing with this. Let me see now if he can play it solve. No. Okay. And now let's find Jupiter. Is it up or down? Down. That brightness. Is it up or down? Oh. It's up. This is brightness from Jupiter for sure. There we go. There we go with 3 moons already. There we go. Who needs the goat? Who needs the goat? One, two, 3 moons together. Here should be the other one. Oof. We have clouds. We can check that by the change of brightness in Jupiter. There we go. And then I will wait a bit for the clouds. And then I will try to focus. This is Jupiter! You see this change, this unstable brightness on the planet is due to the clouds that are passing. But I think we can handle it. Good news, we have no clouds right now. I just have to focus better. Hold on. I will have to use the trick. Where is it? Here. Here. Okay, this is the best we can do tonight with the focus. It's beautiful. No red spot, but I will check in a moment. The moon's here. And now let me adjust all this mess. The gain. Right. All right. Jupiter. No, guys, the 224 is a cumbersome. It has a small sensor. It's a cumbersome. I use the 224 for this. All sky, you see? The lens here. All sky. With this to fit a quick release. And it's the way I use the 224. It isn't worth it. This is good for Jupiter. I have, during these years that I have both, I try one and another and it isn't worth it. The 294 does a great job. By the way, if any of you are preparing the Black Friday, it's one device that you should think in buy. Man on the mountain, man on the mountain. Astro Thief, our man on the mountain is... Let me open this car. Message. Oh, he said he had a bit of rain. Are you sure? Samir, are you sure? Is it rain or is it you crying? Crying because of the weather. Look the clouds. Look what the clouds do to the planet. By the way, we are streaming from here. Planet Earth. Continent Europe. Country Portugal. Region Algarve. 37 latitude Bortle 5. Look, I'm still working with that trick. It's the planet disk stabilization for the ones that use sharp cap that I use for focusing, but it keeps the planet quiet the middle of the frame. It still move with the telescope and the bed tracking or whatever, or the wind or whatever, but only the frames, not the planet still. The software can keep the planet or the object in the middle of the frame. What's happening to Jupiter? Is it going to explode? Is it going to explode? So this is the telescope I'm using. This is a wonderful telescope. Remember, the last live stream with a lunar eclipse, it was raining. I brought the telescope inside, wet. But as it is so small and portable, we can right away place it inside. This one. This is the telescope. This is a strongly recommended telescope for beginner or as a complement for an experienced user, because you can take it almost everywhere. By car or van or whatever. But you can place it in a car easily. Not as my 12-inch Dobsonian or the 8-inch. Yes, we have this huge storm now in most of Europe. Astro TV, it's true. It's a mess. Here, in my country, well, this is a small country. We have only about 10 million people. I live at the south. But all the north, half of my country, is in red alert. Red alert, it's the maximum. Because of that storm. Red alert. Incredible. Hello, Karalius. Let me check the man on the mountain. If he is going to join us or not. Samir, I'm holding here. Against all odds. Against all odds. Come on, Samir, join us. Look, you see this red line here? It's saying that it's getting out of frame. Now what I do, I change, I take off, I remove the trick. Where is it? I zoom out. I zoom out. Because Jupiter is right down here. But I move the telescope. I move the telescope and bam! It's like playing a game. This is very cool. Astronomy is very, very cool. In Lisbon, the sky is also full of clouds. No luck for me. Yes, Lisbon is at the middle. Hold on! Okay, at least Samir is trying to test I have to tell you, he's with us. He's with us. Not on camera, but he's with us. Samir, if you are listening, I'm tracking you. Okay. I will put you on camera. Samir is in the house. We got it. We got it, Samir. We got it, Samir. To Jupiter opposition. We are streaming right now from the south of Europe on Portugal, Algarve, and also from Islas Canarias, España, Spain, Canary Islands, near the volcano. Samir is in a house. Samir is in a house. Samir is in a house.
Come on, Samir is in the house.
Very nice, very nice, very nice. Let me see like this. Samir is trying to focus. Come on, Samir, you can do it. You can do it, Samir. Look, my Jupiter here. You can do it with a Virtuoso telescope. With sharp cap blinking all over the place. Struggling. Suffering. Suffering with us, Samir. Come on, Samir, we are here with you. To Jupiter opposition. Bam! Great party, never seen. Never seen on internet. To Jupiter at the same time in the opposition. Come on, Samir, you can do it. Samir, you can do it. Lower the exposure. This is amazing. Dobsonian power in a house. Dobsonian power. Samir is doing everything he can. You got it. You got it. There we go. There we go. There we go, Samir. There we go. There we go. There we go in the Jupiter opposition. Let me see how many years. I think it are 11. 11. Samir is struggling. Let me put the music accordingly. Come on, Samir. You can do it, Samir. We are here with you. There was a man in a mountain, struggling with a telescope. God's not helping him. My Jupiter is running away. I like this new 3x barrel. Remember that I removed the body of the barrel. It's a focal extender from Explore Scientific. And the mountain was speaking with him. Cloud, it's a cloud, it's a cloud. It's a cloud on Samir. We are fighting a huge battle, me and Samir against the clouds, for you to know. There we go! Mine is moving up. The thing is, the Virtuoso has a backlash on the altitude. The trick is, but I couldn't do it. Is to move the telescope down and stay there. If we start moving up and down, pointing to the object, it will be in that travel backlash space. But if we push until the object and don't move it back, it will stay better. Then what happens is, when I move the telescope up, it will enter that backlash travel or whatever we call it until it's stabilized. I love this telescope. More and more. More and more. It's a very tiny and inexpensive. Thank you, Astro Thief, for gifting 5 Dobsonian Power memberships. Thank you. Marco, Wavecrest Guy, Sean, Red Idloon, Astroduck, and Elizabeth Moreno. You are now members of the Dobsonian Power channel. Make sure you go to Discord if you want and connect your account with YouTube, and you have some benefits there. Also, you have full access during 1 month of your gifting membership by AstroThief. 1 month to access all my past live streams or members only live streams or videos while you are a member. We appreciate a lot if you can keep that membership. It's only 99 cents a month and it helps a lot to support this channel. You can become an exclusive member of this channel and have access to unique information, content and features. Be one of the pillars of this channel. It's super inexpensive and I give back to you more, or at least it's what I feel, more than what you pay. It's not simply to support, okay, as it's usual on YouTube, but I try to give back more, and I did, until now, so far. And stay tuned. Well, I can't spoil it. But stay tuned. Members are the first ones to know the important stuff here. And there we go, we have Samir! And it was amazing, the last live stream with the Eclipse. 3 of us. Brian Fowler, Amy, and Star Guy in Florida. Broadcasting live stream. Now it seems the sky is better. We are not so far away. We are far away, me and Samir. Because he is on Canary Islands. It's even more towards the south. But I'm in the south of Portugal. I'm on 37. I'm not sure what's the latitude on Canary Islands. I don't remember. But we are not so far away. Bam! '28. So it's 7 latitude. 7 degrees difference. Towards south. He's on a lower latitude. Of course, we are suffering together. It's for you to see how I suffer in my live streams. But you have my support. In the live streams, I have here people joking. Look, a cloud. I think I have a cloud right now. Because my Jupiter right now is much darker, so it's a cloud, it's a cloud. I will go outside just to check. If it's a big one or not. But thanks to Samir, we still have Jupiter on the screen. Yes, he is doing great. Yeah, a large cloud on my side. So I will... You see, so dark. But I will not touch. It's very dark. I will not touch right now. I will do like this. And like this. Samir, it's all yours. It's funny, your sharp cap is blinking. Why is that? Brian Fowler is also aimed for Jupiter. It's getting dark there. Brian, if you want to join, you are a usual... You are already a veteran here. I lost Jupiter. Because of the clouds. Let me put a ticker. Cloud approaching. Yeah, we can notice that. I think they are the same huge, I don't know the name, group of clouds that are in the Atlantic that make us suffer. Yeah, it's Brian, it's a different time zone. If it was an eclipse or something like that. But this year, last year, Jupiter opposition had... hold on. Mine is trying to... It's trying to pop now. Last year, the Jupiter opposition was a huge event. I remember this live stream was rocking. But this year it was the last one. The last one was very funny with the lunar eclipse. It was very, very funny. And the solar eclipse also. The solar eclipse live stream had some glitch from YouTube and it stopped at the end after we finished the live stream. It was like ghosted and then he came back again. Things of algorithmic things and algorithmic world. Hey, 5 o'clock. Love to India. 5 o'clock in India. Of course, it's 5 o'clock or 4.5. You are 5 hours ahead of me. The solar eclipse was awesome. Was very, very nice. I hope that we can do something similar or even better in the April total eclipse. Guys, for members, if any member that at that time wants to join us, we will prepare that in advance. Samir is getting clouds now. Because we are already... Let me see how many members we are right now. This channel, this small, tiny channel... For you to know. We are 153 members. 153 members. This is awesome. Awesome, guys. We had first a goal to the 100 and we were there because people sometimes you get memberships from other members like Astrothib did. And then after 1 month some cancel the membership. But I would appreciate a lot if you can stay with us. Now I think we we passed already that baseline, that threshold of the 100. We are a strong community, a stronger community now. I think Samir is with Clouds right now. And it helps a lot. Now I'm purchasing more stuff here for the live stream. A new camera. I'm waiting for it. I reinvest the money. So remember, for the ones that don't know, we are watching the Jupiter opposition with two 6-inch virtuos telescopes. I will have to readjust mine. Which actually now is beautiful. We don't have the red spot, but we will check. Actually, I think I will record a video. Because now we have no clouds. Wow, this is really small. I will show you. Hold on, because I have to adjust it. I'm with a region of interest of 320 by 240. This is very, very small. Very small. This is super zoomed for you to look, to watch, but the region of interest I can't zoom too much because I have to control and keep the planet centered. But I think I'm getting clouds now. It's shaking a lot now, the image. I think because of the clouds. And we can see here the aberration at the side, the blue tint, because of the atmosphere. However, sometimes in these days, these nights of clouds, sometimes when they pass, we have huge opportunities to watch visually and also with a camera. But okay, for your information, we are having 152 frames per second. So it's a high frame rate. This is the same frame rate that we get from a ZWO 224. So for the ones that think it's better because it has a faster frame rate. If we lower the region of interest, this camera, the 294, has the power to handle. And look that I am with a 5 plus 1, 6 meters. 6 meters of cable. USB 3, of course. So we have 2 minutes and a half. You see, I'm controlling like this to make sure that the planet, because the telescope moves, the thing with, for instance, a 12-inch, we can get much more detail. We can see if we zoom. We can see if we zoom too much with less aperture. If we zoom too much, you will see pixelized the image, because it doesn't have the power of the resolution of a 12-inch, of course. We're talking about the double. It's the king.
The king.
However, this 6-inch is good enough. Much better comparing with those telescopes, cheap telescopes from Amazon, those 100, 200 bucks telescopes. This is nothing to do. You pay 500 bucks, but you get a professional telescope. Easy to use. Easy to use. Okay, stop. I did more than enough. Now I change the region of interest again. And let's see at the end if I can get a decent image. I think Samir is with clouds now. Are you having fun, Samir? Just to have fun. The 3 moons here at the left. Jupiter opposition 2023 in the Dobsonian Power channel.
Dobsonian power.
Ah, the blinking. It worked, Brian. Hey, Star Guy. Welcome, Star Guy. There we go. We have Jupiter again in Canary Islands. Yes, it's Jupiter opposition. By the way, let me check what I was going to check. Okay, it's thank you, Chris Green, for your super chat.
Super shot.
People here. Thanks a lot again, Chris, our recent member with the 8-inch Dobsonian telescope rocking in United States. Thanks again for your support. Yes, it will still be Camus. This is the closer approach. It's the best night if we have good weather. But all this period, before and after, I don't know, 1-2 weeks, the more it passes, the more, the less bright will be. It's super bright right now. You see, you are too lazy to take the Dob. That's another advantage of the Virtuoso. And especially the Dwarf, of course. But the Virtuoso has better views, much better than the Dwarf. Is the microphone sound okay? I changed some things to make it louder. No problems with the sound, no? You need a Dwarf 2. The Dwarf 2 is good for that, because with the Dwarf 2 we go even further away. We place the Dwarf outside and we go to the bed. And from the bed you control the telescope. It's a lazy astronomer. Lazy astronomy. Loud and clear? Okay. Good. Next week I receive my new camera. Let's see how it goes. I'm trying to... Now it's the time to buy stuff. We are already buying. My wife also bought things that were already at a discount. Because most of the companies raised the price during the summer and before the summer, while we were on holidays and that stuff. And now they lower and get us the illusion that we are making a huge deal, but it's not. It's the same price that it was on January, February or ever. And stay tuned to the channel. Members will be the first ones, as usual. I will try again this year. Last year I couldn't get a better deal to United States, only for Europe. Well, not only United States, any country outside Europe, but because my sponsor AstroArt, it's from Europe. This show is sponsored by AstroArt Finland, your astronomical partner. And is also my Santa Claus. I have three things, interesting things waiting from AstroArt Finland. The three are good for any of you and for beginners also. No, that's one of the things, the All Pro. One of the things, because they sold them all. When I asked, they sold them all, and then he had to order more stuff, and he said, okay, now in this wave of material you will get yours. But then I also asked him for a narrowband filter, dual band filter for 1.25 for the Virtuoso. I want to have a 1.25 filter, narrowband, just to use with this telescope. Because I have already the dual band, but a 2-inch. As it is not double threaded, I can't use those filters on the Virtuoso. 1.25 focuser. And the third thing I can't tell right now because I don't know if it's on sale or already in the market. But it's for visual. It's something for visual. Which I like visual also. Yeah, Samir, let me check mine. My sky right now. Mine is already with a cloud, but it will open for at least 15 minutes, I think. By the wind, I predict that. And Samir, I'm talking to Samir because Samir is with a huge cloud right now. And I am also, but it will pass, this one. Yeah. Yeah, the problem is the financial market. It's not so profitable as it was years ago. Now I'm having clouds. 20 years bonds. And even the banks, the applications in the banks are at a very low rate right now. You have the money in the bank and you lose money with inflation. It's incredible, but it's the truth. Yes, and more than ever, Camus, you know, there was a time when I was younger that I trade a lot in the markets. I won good money in the markets years ago, and I lost also good money in the 2008 subprime crash. I lost a lot of money. I was one of the guys that had the Lehman Brothers and that crap, and I was caught in that mess. You're just a telescope. But the problem now, well, since then, it started then, after that crash. The problem I see in the markets right now, that's why I don't trade anymore for long years, or many years. Because of the algos, because of the high frequency trading. And now more and more the AI is evolving, and we can't compete with traders can't compete, human traders, with the machines right now. So it's a failed work by nature right now. So what you have is the bonds and the deposits on the bank, which are a mess, and other stuff, other products. But low risk products are a mess right now. I didn't cash. I lost a lot. I lost loads of money that year. But that's only money. We survived. And after that we had good years. Until I found that we are in the hands of the big fish. We can't fight against machines. They are faster than us. Clouds here. So that's the cloud. Ah, it's passing. Samir is getting trouble. What lesson? What lesson? I'm just telling the story of it. I lost loads of money in 2008. It's not a lesson. Well, it was a lesson for me. A huge lesson. Yes, it's right. That's what I feel also. But you know, as far as we don't let the money get over us, our values, personality, if we don't let the money change our kindness to the others, I live my life in a way that I got to have money, enough money to have a comfortable life with my wife and my 2 kids. And what I mean by comfortable life, it's not to have a Lambo or a Ferrari or I don't know, whatever, jewels, things like that. It's to actually I don't have any value like that. It's to have the cars that I need to move on, to do my life, me and my wife and the kids, to have the house that I have, to have the business that I have, and to have a happy life, healthy, And in case of something happen in the health, which happened to us in 2019 before the pandemic with the cancer that my wife had, we still go to Spain regularly. We moved on to Spain to live there. And with the kids, they stopped the school. And to solve that, we were living there. We solved that, fortunately. But we spent loads of money that time, even with insurance that we have. But if it was not for me having enough money to handle it, we were, you know, it's sad, but it's true, it's a reality. So we have to have money for that. But I don't have ambitions. I have 52 years old. Would I like a larger Dobsonian? Yeah, I would like. It's that so important to me? No, I don't know if I will ever have that. Look, it's important to me to have fun with the telescopes I have. And it should be important to you to have fun with your telescopes. And we all know, and especially this time of the year, all of us, you and me, have in our minds already things that we would like to buy. Of course, it's natural. That doesn't mean that we are materialistic. That means that we like this hobby, and there's always stuff to buy. We are receiving stimulus everywhere, from everywhere, to buy stuff every day. And it's natural that we want to buy this or that to our hobby. And imagine that you had all the money in the world, you will not have so much fun as you have right now, and me also. Yeah, the dwarf is good to travel and to be in the bed and playing with it outside and you in the bed. It's my opinion. Not for more than that. More than that, this is the minimum, the virtuoso. You can see that we can see everything with the virtuoso. Now imagine that, like Geisler said, I go to Kenya. This is the only telescope I can take with me by plane. And it's true, you can put it in the bag and go with you in your seat in the plane without any problem. Yeah, that's right. That was a good. I remember that you told.
Dobsonian power.
I remember we are talking about that in YouTube. I have to move the telescope again. Samir is getting trouble. It's funny, but I'm having more luck than Samir in Canary Islands. Now it's a nice image. No clouds. Now it's nice, mine. When the clouds run away, it's beautiful. This telescope is wonderful. And you see, I'm not the guy that likes go-tos and electronics, softwares. I really hate that. Well, I use them because I have two for this and for that, and I use them well. When I want to use the software well, I learn it and I use it. But this alignment and wasting time, I don't like. That's why I do a fake alignment and then SharpCap will do the rest. I wish I could test the new SharpCap feature. We have a new plate solver on SharpCap. It was Brian Fowler that warned us on Discord. That's why it's important for you to be on Discord. It's free. Join us on Discord. It's free and you can keep in touch with the Dobsonian Power community. I have it already here. It's in the tools menu. No, it's not in the tools menu. It's in the... now that you install the new application, the last one, it will be there by default, I think. It's on the settings, plate solver. It's a SharpCap plate solver. And it's supposed to be faster. I don't know if any of you tried the SharpCap plate solver already. But it's supposed to be faster. I couldn't try tonight because of the weather and because I'm using a Barlow. Probably because of that. My telescope didn't plate solve with SharpCap in by all means. Samir is still having a cloud there. Yes, Philippe, of course. We are here for our kids. At least it's what I think. The ones that have kids. I'm using my ZWO 294 with my Virtuoso perfectly. Perfectly. It's amazing. Ah, with a focal reducer, I love to use with a focal reducer. Not to planets, of course. But I'm having bad weather. What did you try two nights ago, Geisler? The Virtuoso or the... Ah, the Virtuoso. Okay. And Geisler, when you received your equatorial platform... Now Samir is having... Oh, it's gone. When you receive the equatorial platform and place your wonderful 8-inch Dobsonian over it, you tried the new SharpCap plate solver. I think I saw something on Discord. But these days I've been busy and I read fast and then I forget some things. Because in addition to my regular life, I have to, or I like to, answer your comments, read what you are, things that you are saying. I like to participate. It's my style. I'm here to participate with you, not to be to be in a, how to say in English, a pedestal. Let me see if you have that word. In a pedestal, in a no pedestal. It's pedestal.
Pedestal.
Pedestal. It's like a. Just because I'm a YouTuber. And I do all this stuff. That doesn't mean nothing. I'm like you. I'm like you. I just put the things together. Ed Jones. We should have more equatorial platforms in the market. Hello, Arizona Ray. Very bad right now for me and for Samir also. Look. Hello, let me go outside to see what's happening outside. Ooh, the Virtuoso is moving. It's a cloud, but it's passing mine. Then we will have again clouds. Move the telescope again. Chris, you want an equatorial platform also? That at Jones, it's a shame that it's... Yeah, it's we can understand it's only one guy crafting. And the demand increased for sure all these last years. With more Dobs in our backyards. And a Dob with an equatorial platform is amazing. I've been looking all over. Mine from Geoptic, it's Italy. I know someone here in the community, but I can't remember who it was. Who he was. He was a guy that purchased the same as mine to Geoptic, to United States. But I don't know how much he paid for the shipping or something, but he told me that he contacted Geoptic and Geoptic said no problem. I don't know what they talk, because mine, it's more expensive. It costs about $1,000, but it's very solid and it has a huge advantage. You can use it you can change the latitude. It has from 30 degrees to 60 latitude. So I think it's odd numbers. No, even numbers. Even numbers. So for instance, my latitude is 37.1 and I have mine to 36. And then we just adjust a bit. And it's stainless steel. So it's very, very strong. It's a platform for life. It's very strong. The similar to mine in United States, it's very expensive. It's from Tom Ho. That one from Ed Jones, that made of wood. looks nice, and I have good feedback from people that purchase to add drones. Geisler has the Virtuoso and the Dwarf. Playing with 2 new toys. Latitude is 30. Yeah, it's the minimum. It works at 30. It's a huge advantage. And even that you pick the platform to another place, you can change again if you want. Yeah, because I saw your telescopes. You have telescopes for a long time. Let me check on this. Here. But it was a Newtonian, of course. This one. Thank you, Star Guy, for gifting 10 Dobsonian Power memberships.
Thank you.
Thank you, Star Guy, the guy from the stars, Florida, United States of America, member, and also moderator. Thank you very much for your support, Star Guy. Very kind of you. This is the Virtuoso, the Dwarf from Wavecrest Guy. ABO's is Bhakti's guide scope, 50 millimeters. Here it is. I remember the dog. This is a very nice telescope. It's huge, man. Look at this. Look at this. I will never do something like this because I don't have the art to do. Well, I think I don't. The materials and but these are Newtonians. Do you have Dobsonian also? More Dobsonian power to the people!
Dobsonian power.
It is a different solution, a different approach. A keep it simple approach. It helps. I've been helping. That's what motivates me the most. Everything helps, but the fact that I see that I help, or I realize after a while that that person that asked me this or that, and I helped him or her to solve that problem and to make that decision in the Dobsonian world, and now they are happy. That's the best gift I receive. What's happening here? Where is Jupiter? Me and Samir now. Let me go outside. No, mine it's there. I lost it. I was here talking and... Let me see if it's down. I lost it. Ah, it's here. Telescope keeps moving. Don't worry, Samir. If you want, you can leave. I will be just for a while also. No stress. I will take you out. Don't worry. Okay, Samir, you're out. Don't worry. No stress. It was funny. It was funny to have you here with us. For the first time, the man in the mountain here. Yeah, we are having clouds, then they go away, then they come back. It was the Virtuoso, the same as I have. You see, the Virtuoso was a decision that for me and for Samir also, because we were talking before the stream. You wanna go and... What telescope, Tiago, what telescope are you going to place? The Virtuoso, I said. Because the weather is not reliable and it's easy to place. I didn't know what to expect from the weather. And if something happened, like it happened in the last live stream with the moon, the eclipse, it was starting to rain and I quickly placed the Virtuoso inside very fast. With a 12-inch I will have to be... And we saw already Jupiter. So... And it was easier for him also to place the Virtuoso. This is a very nice telescope. It was my bet last year and it still is. Because not only you spend just a few bucks, 500, no. Right out of the gate you have a professional telescope to travel, not by plane but by car, if you need to go to a darker side, with two eyepieces, 10 and 25 millimeters. You don't need any collimation tool because it comes already with a collimation cap. And then you can do nice upgrades to improve the telescope without spending much money, like the cover, to the light shield. Even this focuser upgrade, which is amazing. I'm enjoying it very much. You have a video on my channel. It was not expensive. What more? I have the power, the UPS to give power, to provide, supply the telescope go to. And then you can buy little small things. When you have money, you buy a camera. Even that later. Imagine that because it's something that when we enter in something, we don't want to spend a lot of money without knowing yet what the future will be. For instance, when I purchased my first camera, I purchased the 224. It was one of the cheapest ones. Because I didn't know what to expect in reality. I didn't want to spend $1,000, for instance, in a better camera without knowing what to expect. Because at that time, there was nobody, or almost nobody, at least online, working with Dobsonians and the camera. Actually, it was the opposite. Everybody was saying that time. That Dobsonians, you can take pictures with Dobsonians, it's a mess, only the moon, and blah 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 blah. And against all odds, I invested and I succeeded. But I invested just a few bucks to see how it goes, and it went well. Then I upgraded to the 294. That's why I say, if you can, save the money for the 294, because you have already the proof with me and more people that it works better. It's a better purchase. I didn't have that at that time. Nobody, no channel to learn from, nobody to tell me that, Tiago, wait, buy the 294, it will be much better, you can do this, this, this and that with a Dobsonian. No. Nobody told me you can do this, this, this and that, as I tell you and you tell to the others that you can do with your Dobsonian, because it was the opposite. People will say, you can't, you can't, you can't. The word was, you can't do it, you can't do it, you can't do it. What can we say? Stigma. I broke that stigma. And that situation with a telescope, if you don't know, well, but I don't know, you know, Tiago, but I don't know if astronomy is a thing that will fulfill me, will, you know, can happen. Well, you buy at least a decent telescope without breaking the bank, 500 bucks, and you try it visually. You watching our live streams like tonight, you can see that what the Virtuoso can do. Participating on Discord, our community, you can watch what others are doing with their Virtuoso telescopes also. So you feel safe about buying that telescope. In the top of that, you feel safe because you know that if you have a problem, we will help you. Not because I work for Skywatcher, I don't. Not because I have an AstroArt Finland as a sponsor, because I don't work for them. They are my sponsors, we have a deal, and that's it. I don't work for them. But because you know that this community will help you. Not only the ones that have the Virtuoso and the Dobs, but also people. For instance, Ray helps a lot because he has a go-to telescope, go-to Dob. Samir has both, as the Virtuoso and a 12-inch. So you see, you can buy with a certain comfort. And it's a good gift for Christmas. Not only for kids, because it's easy to manage, but also for adults. Because it's a good complement to larger telescopes or to other kind of telescopes. Tiago's mantra. It's getting worse here. Yeah, of course. You feel safe here. And there's many people with Dobs. Yeah, run away from negative people. People, guys, apply that with all your strengths in your life. In general, not only online. That's one of my secret ingredients to have a happy life. Believe me, it's true. There are many ingredients. One is not being greedy. That thing that I said before in the live stream. To have enough money to have a comfortable life, not hurting anybody, be a kind people, be kind. Life or the universe or God or whatever you believe in will give back to you. It might not give back instantaneously, but somehow, at least I believe that. Or the karma, whatever you want to call it. Somehow life will give it back to you. So not being greedy, because greed brings other problems, envy, and those toxic feelings. Very toxic. Look, do you know anybody that you know that it's a kind person, a good person, that is spreading hate everywhere? No. I'm sure you don't know, because a good person doesn't do that. A good, happy person. You don't see people that are happy with their lives spreading hate and just, I don't know what they have in their minds. But I'm sure they are not happy. That's why well, it was gone, the camera. I think it's hot, the camera. I forgot to... hold on. Yeah. I forgot to place the cooler. I have a cooler. It can be used for cameras also. I have a cooler here with a magnet. And I use in... but I will receive a new camera next week. Hopefully this. So not being greedy, be a good person. Not being greedy. You don't need that car to be happy. Because when you have that car, you will want another one. You don't need to be happy. You need to have a comfortable, peaceful, and healthy life. So not being greedy, be a kind person. And the secret that I was telling you, to run away from negative people, because those negative guys and girls, online or physically, online it's easier to run away. Physically, that's why I don't like to go with a crowd, because with a crowd, if you are in an environment with people that you don't like, or some of them you don't like, don't want them in your life, run away, like Samir said. You can't, the only thing you can do is run away, but running away, you will running away from those bad guys and also to the good guys that are around. Physically, it's different. So you have to hold on, it's uncomfortable. And I don't need that in my life, to be uncomfortable just because. I don't need to make social life to feel happy. Or at least at that level. The problem is that negativity. And you notice that people that is very negative and come here to this channel, it will not stay here for long, because our positiveness will not like them. They will not feel comfortable. They like to move on toxic environments, which we are not, fortunately. And the problem is The big problem is that that kind of people, even online, will drain your energy. Will drain your positive energy that you have inside and that you can apply to be good in your life for yourself and for the ones that deserve. That's why some people criticize or don't think it's right. I can't please everybody. I don't care. I'm being myself as I am, and the ones that like, good. The ones that don't, sayonara. Sayonara to them. And that's why some people don't like that characteristic in me, that I'm very strict with negativeness and I ban everybody. I ban every day I ban someone. At least one, it's banned from my or comments or whatever. I'm doing that because I delete, it's just a fraction of a second. Sometimes I don't even read everything. I'm strong enough to to process the hate that some messages, everyday messages, have towards me or to everybody, because they are frustrated. And doing and behaving like that, they don't drain me and my energy. So I keep that energy to apply with you, with these live streams. That's why I'm usually an energetic guy in my videos, in my live streams. Because I try to keep that positive energy with me and to apply when it deserves to be applied, which is with you. If I waste time, and I'm talking to you also, for you to apply this, the ones that are listening or the replay or something. Because the community, I know that you do the same. Because you are, more or less, we are different. Everybody is different, but there are things that we have in common that makes us better persons. Now we got Jupiter again. What? Okay, I will send you the link. I will send you the link, Brian. I'll go to Discord. Brian Fowler. There we go. Brian, you have the link on Discord. Private message. Let's see how is Jupiter there in United States. Let me see if we can see the red spot in a moment. I don't know. If you go... If you go to my webpage, get free resources and links to the gear I use at dobsonianpower.com. And on free resources here, the tab, this is all free. This is good for beginners. I use everything here. Not everything. Astro Tortilla, I think I will take this. The moment I see that Sharp Cap works fine, the plate solver, I will take this off. This All Sky plate solver. Actually, I had a video that I did from the members only, explaining how to install all of this mess. I was going to make a video and I said no, I will not, because if this works, We don't need this anymore. And here at the bottom you have a link that says, to know when Jupiter Great Red Spot is visible on your location. You click and it goes to Sky and Telescope, which is a nice, very nice website. And he has this resource, and you just click here, today. And it says here at 13 past midnight. Oh, it passed already. No, on the 4th. Yes, on the 4th. Wait, it's now. Is it there, the Great Red Spot? I'm not seeing it. Because after midnight it's already 4 of... It's updating Discord. Okay. How is that? Universal time. It's my time. We changed the hour last weekend, I think. We changed in a week in advance from United States, I think. For the winter time. Okay, Brian, I got you here. Okay, we got Brian. Very nice image. Do you see the red spot there? 13 past 0013 AM. It was now. Ah no, it's on the 4th. Hold on. Of course, now it's the 3rd of November. The 3rd of November, it's at 4:22. Okay, this never fails. It was gone, so we don't have the red spot. No, not tonight. I was watching the next day. Yes, I'm using the Dobsonian power. I think I use it correctly. I also think.
Dobsonian power.
Thanks, Chris. We'll have to have you here also. You're a kind person. I think in, I don't know, 3 years from now, 3 to 5 years, you will see the... Some will come, some will go, of course. Life circumstances change for everybody. But I think in 3 to 5 years from now, we will have a great community here. You'll see. Yeah, it was later. You're right. The Great Red Spot. Yes, it appears at different time. depending. Seeing is crap. I think it's crap everywhere. I don't know what's happened with our hemisphere. But if you look at the satellite, I watch a lot the satellite. A lot. Because the satellite allows us to predict better. Europe is full of clouds, and United States also. Look. United States here. Even this part here. Here, at the south, it looks like it has no clouds, but it has. They are not so strong. And Europe, it's awful also. And even the South America. The South America, it's also, it's incredible, and they are starting the summer. So it's all over the place. Only Moscow is good. It's cold. So we are fortunate. Mine is gone again. Oh, it's here. It's the mount. I will... tight the clutches. Can be also because of the inclination, the angle. The telescope is almost on vertical here. Well, the Virtuoso has this characteristic. But from what I see in other go-to telescopes, they deal with the same kind of problems, usually. That's why I like the equatorial platforms. Hold on, this is with star tracking. No, it's star tracking. Okay. Lunar. Let me see lunar, what happens. If it's better. It's the same. Yeah, thanks, Chris. I know some of you. Well, I feel that some of you, if life allows, and me, if nothing happens to me, I will keep the ball rolling. We never know. I was, remember some time ago, not a while ago, I was told by the doctor that I almost for sure I had cancer. I was here streaming after that. I was feeling very anxious. And then it was not. They just trim my bowel. And it was solved. However, the guy that was at the same time, the same problem, he didn't get it. He was at the end of that. He was with me at the hospital, same room, sharing room, roommate. And after a while, I sent him an email because we were going to have a dinner in a restaurant that I know. It was near his house, and I said, "Hold on, you don't know this restaurant? It's very nice and it's not expensive, and it's very good here. Characteristic food here." He was a foreign living here, and it was his doctor that answered the email, and she said, "I'm sorry, but..." So I was lucky. So as long as we can keep our health, physical and mental health, and Brian was it is the star of the night with a 12-inch Dobsonian telescope. He is using the King.
The King.
Red Spot, Universal Time, Star Guy. Yes, I saw, yes. I was reading the day 4 and it was day 3. Because it's 3. It's the 3rd of November right now. Here it's 1 AM. So we are at 3rd of November. Hopefully the weather will get better. I saw the forecast for the next week. Next week will be sunny here. At least it's the forecast. I want to point the telescope to Uranus planet, which will be, I believe it's higher now. We did already the planets, the Saturn, we did Pluto, dwarf planet, with a 12-inch. We did Saturn, we did Jupiter with all the telescopes. Let me check Stellarium. We have interesting stuff to share. And Uranus, it's also an interesting planet. Now we have the moon. Yeah, it's high in the sky. It's near Jupiter. Look, Jupiter, it's so high now and close to the Earth. It's at 65 degrees altitude here. You see how high I can capture Jupiter here? And Uranus right now, it's not so far away. it's at 70. And the Pleiades. The Pleiades, Uranus and Jupiter. Ah, Brian is using a 4X Televue, which I also have. It's an amazing tool. And the infrared cut. But look, your image, it's nice, Brian. One thing that I like to see in a real image, not stacked. I don't remember the name they give. Mine is gone now. I think I have clouds now. One thing that I like, let me take mine to enhance yours, is at the poles you can see those bluish gray filaments that we can see at the pole. It's not filaments, I can't remember the name. I'll show you. If I show you, I will remember next time for sure. They are beautiful. This. NASA. Cyclones. Vortices near Jupiter's North Pole. This is beautiful. It looks like a paint. Look at this. Look at this. This is huge. Oof. What a universe. Look at this. Look like flowers. These vortices, this color, you can see those traces on your image. As humans, we start seeing faces and stuff everywhere. And your image, if you notice it, okay, we are in YouTube and compression and that stuff. But your image, so not much quality. But your image, you can see at the North Pole, at the left, you can see that that pattern. This picture was took by Juno mission. By the way, how is Lucy from NASA? They sent now to an asteroid Lucy, NASA. One day ago. Okay. One day ago. November 1. Yes, it was on November 1, 2 days ago. NASA Lucy spacecraft flew by the small main belt asteroid Dinkinesh. It's that asteroid, Dinkinesh. It's less than half a mile, that asteroid, 1 kilometer wide. It circles the Sun in the main belt of asteroids between Mars and Jupiter. "12 years to reach there." Or, yes, a 12 years voyage. It will not stop, Lucy. It will not stop or orbit the asteroids. Instead, it will collect data as it speeds past them in what is called a flyby. It's only a flyby. We are exploring a lot. And it's interesting because these voyages, they capture data, but also improve the tracking system, everything. They improve everything. So each voyage, they evolve. Then after the asteroid Dinkinesh, Lucy spacecraft will continue in its orbit around the Sun, returning to Earth's vicinity for its second gravity assist in December 2024. This push from Earth will send it back to the main asteroid belt for its 2025 flyby, and then to the Jupiter Trojan asteroids in 2027. Ah, okay, 12 years the trip, but with different missions. Meanwhile, amazing, and they are right on 2024 to 2025 and 2027. So hopefully we'll be here to know. Which is good because everything takes so many time. Lucy spacecraft. Usually, well, the colors is something, Charles. Why do some of these newer images look almost blue, but through a telescope and all of pictures we typically see it's orange? The colors, first, visually humans, we almost can't see any color through the telescope. Almost. We can on Jupiter, which is amazing, but the planets, but in deep sky objects it's very hard. In Jupiter you can see the orangish tint usually is because of the atmosphere. It's an atmosphere characteristic that it's a problem to us. That's why sometimes here with light pollution that boosts that altogether, it's a mess. Sometimes here in the live streams, especially when I point lower, and especially during the summer, hot summer nights, with light pollution and everything, we get orange tint easier. When I point to the largest star cluster we have here in the Milky Way is the Omega Centauri. Omega cluster. And the Centaurus A galaxy also. It's below. No, it's above. 5 degrees above, I think. Super orange. Because it's so low here in the sky. Around 10 degrees altitude to south. So usually is that. Then we have the pictures are boosted by whoever manipulated them. So we tend to saturate the colors. I don't know. I think, but I don't know. I think that near the planet, without that atmosphere, we could watch, likely could watch it near Jupiter without that our atmosphere. So it will be, everything will be different. Everything is different on space. Watching on space without the atmosphere. Then we have, you could have probably the effects that will shift the colors, the effects, and in the own Jupiter planet, but not as we have here. The atmosphere is like a filter that we have, a bad filter. There you will see crispiness, but then we have our own reality, our own human colors that we see, because colors don't exist. It's the light, different wavelengths that come to our eyes, and we are made by like that to live the reality as we see it. If imagine that you watch the reality, your eyes can see at the quantum level, at the subatomic level. You could see everything. You would see something like a matrix or something, you see. The reality is the same, but it reaches differently. So it also depends on that. But all humans, we can't, visually, we can't see the colors through the telescope. Deep sky objects. But notice that we can, yes we can, and I love it, to watch this Jupiter. I prefer to watch Jupiter through an eyepiece rather through a camera. Jupiter. Course. Yeah. We tend to see the orange. Here, where I live, as I live in a place that is a warm place, by nature it's not a cold place. We don't have ice here, we don't have snow, for instance. It's a soft winter and a hot summer. During the summer, there's a difference. Usually, if it's very hot, there's a difference between what we see here, the sky, the color of the sky here, than the north of my country, which is colder. Here we tend to see more, to have more nights with that orange and brownish tint, not only because of the atmosphere and the heat that is released from the earth during the night. It captured during the day the sunlight and then released during the night the heat, but especially also because of the dust that is in the air from the desert, from Africa, that comes in the air. Altogether gives the orange tint. You see, the desert, it's very orange also. Look at the color. Brian, did you adjust the color? You adjust the color. You did like I do. You boosted, you cranked up the blue. Right? It's better now. I like to have, and now I use it like this when I do live streams. Well, every time I open the software and I point to a planet, I have the blue balance increased, because these cameras tend to go to, yes, he is changing the color, tend to go towards the green, because they work well on 50-50. It's red and blue, 50-50. The green is by default the rest, so whenever you change the blue or the red, you will change the green by default, because it's the third variable. And I crank up the blue to lower that greenish tint, and it gets a better tint, a better image on the screen. For streaming is better. Yes, he said. Of course, I noticed it. I noticed it because I do that. The only thing that I don't change the color, because the camera works better that way, is I think I keep that way. I kept that way. It's the live stacking. When I start a live stacking, it changes to 50-50 again. So we get that greenish tint at the first frames, but then bam! I do the auto color adjustment, I push the button and bam! And it adjusts the color of the stack. Now it's with a better color. Look. Actually, this zooms more. Mine was gone. I don't know if I have clouds. Let me see. Yes, mine are stronger. Let me point to see if it goes to the moon. Mine. See what happened. There's clouds everywhere now. I will just point to the moon with clouds just to see if it's working fine. And then I will leave you with I will leave the Brian Fowler. But it's not on the moon. It's because of the clouds. I can't play it solve. Right, I will... You will image Jupiter tonight also? Of course. Look how beautiful it is now. The Brian Fowler image. I will close mine. I will close mine because of the clouds. Scene scan. My Jupiter was out of sight already. Yes, it is.
Dobsonian power.
Brian is rocking. Hey, Diogo. Madeira Island, Portugal. Portuguese island, very, very nice. It's like our Canary Islands. Very nice for any foreign to visit. We are very kind people in Portugal, and look, now there are direct flights from United States to Portugal, which is amazing. Good question, Brian. What camera are you using? He has more than one. 2600. Ah. 2600. It's a good camera. Yeah, same as me. And that with the moisture is to our mirrors. It's awful. The dust in the air is so strong that in my chimney I have a tube, a small tube to drain the water. If it rains, it doesn't go inside the chimney to the house. It goes again, it comes again outwards. And with the dust, that small tube with the dust and the wind in the air, after a while it gets like with the compact dust, it accumulates there, and it's like what's the name? Clay. It looks like clay, you know, that brownish, reddish clay. And I have to clean. It's interesting. Imagine in a mirror. That's why I try to protect as I can. I'm not the same physically than on camera. You tend to think that someone on YouTube, because it's comfortable on camera, it's the same physically, but it's not. We are comfortable, the ones that are comfortable on camera, it's because here I can feel the comfort of not being in public, if you know what I mean. That's why people with autism or those kind of characteristics fit well on YouTube. Because here we can be what we are, and that's it. On public it's different. I don't know, it's... I tried to join some people. There's not many people here with in astronomy. I tried, but it's my problem. I have hard work to fit with others, you know, not here, but physically. It's like it is. While you see me here, energetic and hey, I do all the party and if you like do the noises and everything and I feel comfortable, I'm that kind of guy that in the crowd I'm low profile. Very low profile. And I'm better now. We have to work those defects, or if it's a defect. Ah, you worked here in Algarve. Algarve is amazing. Yeah, we are good people here. We don't like problems and... Oh yeah? And United States has a long relationship with Portugal in the Azores Island. It was for many years a base. Now it's being reactivated again by United States. They made a deal with our government to be there again. It was almost more people from United States citizens there than Portuguese people. While Portuguese work on the field and everything with the cows and doing milk and stuff like that and cheese. The American people or United States were working on the military side, on the bases, doing stuff. Run out of room on the Roy. That's the only advantage of the go-to. You can adjust with the arrows. I don't know, Irish Astro. You can't imagine, we have loads of bars and this is like, I don't know, this is a tourist place. During half of the year it's like, I don't know, Thailand or, you know, at the beaches, all full of bars and that stuff. I don't even know the name of the bars in my city. Oops. Brian is adjusting the telescope. That's a thing that it's good on Dobsonians. We can adjust easily, especially on planets. Tomorrow, Europa will pass at 2 a.m. I don't think so. At 2 a.m. no. It's too late. We have more opportunities of those transit. I cocked some of them on camera. And the weather is still bad here. I think it's focusing, Brian. Or it's focusing or it's the scene that is changing the focus. No, we go to Canary Islands. It has even better weather. We make you a surprise. You don't know that anybody will appear there. And then we appear all in your backyard. Hey, Samir, we are here. Storm Debbie. Yeah. It's coming. It should be better during the night. The scene. Everyone on the mountain. And Samir with the clothes. No. Samir is not here. It's in another island. It's looking very nice now. But the Dobsonian with a good eyepiece, we can see even better than this. I love it. But not tonight. Thanks, Ray. This was the music while Samir was struggling. Tomorrow we have the Southern Taurids meteor shower. This weekend. But I don't have the weather at my side, so I think, yeah. Unlikely. You only hide from bad people. Ah, okay. Let me process the image. Auto stackered. Let's see how it goes. The image we captured. Oh, I forgot to insert a filter. Now I remember. Well, it's not very sharp, my image. It's not very sharp. But I'll do it anyway. Analyze. How many frames? $11,000 almost. Yeah, it's not very good. You see the graphic here? Let's do 20%. Stuck. It's stacking. Well, just stack it. Not bad at all for the virtuos. Now I will do the Registack stuff. See what happened. Well, not bad. Not bad at all. See? We can see those vortices. Not bad. Quick processment without only with scrap the artifacts. Only with the auto stacker to stack and registacks. No Photoshop. Not bad at all. I did not sharpen more than this, because if I sharpen more, it gets unnatural. I don't like. Yes, sign off, Brian. Don't worry, don't worry. No stress. It was brilliant. Once more, thank you very much. Thank you, thank you. Awesome, awesome. Bam. It was awesome. I will take you, Brian, to get you comfortable. You don't feel the stress of having to shut down that. Guys, thank you very much. It was a calm and very comfortable night with you. And I will see you probably in the next week, because this weekend I think it will be a mess here, as it is right now. So have a great weekend, because we are almost on the weekend. Actually, we are on Friday. Friday, everybody is happy. And clear skies to you. Place your telescopes outside and enjoy the beauties of our universe, of course. Bye bye, guys. Thank you. It was amazing.